No. Okay. All right, so this is the Marine Center. This is the events level. There's 2 elevators in the building, north and south. Allie, you're a proctor. There you go. You're coming with this guy. We're going to put you in the washroom. We're putting you in that washroom right there. You don't have to go in the washroom right now, but that's where you will be. We're going to start. I'm going to do a little bit of a spiel, and then we're going to kick this thing up.
We don't have a kid.
Just listen. Okay, so first off, thank you all for attending. Obviously, an MCI takes a lot of effort, and this is kudos to Grace and Leo.
I presented the idea of an MCI to Grace and Leo, provided initial guidance steps, and let them run with it.
Myself, Leo, and Sean have been planning this mass casualty incident for the past few months. So a part of that has been just kind of planning out a schedule for today, making sure that we have the appropriate patients, makeup artists.
Also trying to find proctors, trying to find confident people that can proctor, and also trying to find that person that will run command.
Sorry. So essentially, I will be sitting in the first aid room over the radios, dispatching each team to each call throughout the day.
You can return to base and await further details.
Copy that.
Cycling them through so everyone gets to see each scenario once, and also doing the commands, so supporting teams where they need it.
Most of the equipment is upstairs at the first aid room. You will pick up the equipment at the first aid room. EMS handoff. We will have 2 representatives from EMS as a handoff. They have their paramedic attire on, and they will be easily identified. They are Dean and Izzy from the Niagara Region branch. They will be positioned at the back of the building.
We put 2 individuals into the triage position that haven't done it before.
Ray and Paige are our triage officers. Generally speaking, for an MCI, they will go around. They will identify the condition of the patient.
Hello, anybody up here?
Basically what I had to do was do a quick assessment of all of our patients and mark them as a first party, second party, third party, or deceased.
Then we have to call the command, and they would call their teams. I got somebody in here. Pulse absent. Hello, can you hear me?
It was a little chaotic just trying to find all of our patients around.
I think it went really well for them. It put them outside of their comfort zone, but they have a new appreciation for what's required while doing triage.
Yeah, all I heard was a boom. Man, I don't know what's happening.
Here with you?
No, I'm just by myself.
Triage to medium ethics.
I think it went extremely well. It was a great opportunity to have our Niagara Falls division and our Hamilton division join us in this endeavor and mix the different volunteers together so they would have the opportunity to assess, treat, and respond with volunteers from other units.
It was definitely chaotic, very stressful, but I think that everyone ended up kind of getting on the same page and treating the patients appropriately, and I think it was pretty successful given how big the building is and how unfamiliar some of the volunteers are with the building, but I think that everyone in the end worked as a team.
I noticed some individuals may have got frustrated along the way, overwhelming, trying to get a word in edgewise on the radio.
I apologize to those who I kind of had to tell to stop talking multiple times, but it's just all about prioritizing the communication.
But again, it reinforces the importance of communication being clear and concise.
I think maybe taking a deep breath, taking some time with patients a little bit longer, and really thinking about their priority level more.
For next time, I think I would set up like the sign-in a little differently. So instead of just all being in a crowded room assigning numbers, I would maybe pre-assign them or just assign them as people come in, make sure they have the proper trauma bag, make sure they have time to look through the trauma bags, that way they're familiar with it.
I definitely think we can look at the Ontario IMS structure and figure out what was lacking, right? So a key example of I think what was lacking today was the logistics officer. We didn't have anyone in charge of logistics or coordinating supplies.
You never know what's going to show up on the day of. That's the biggest unknown. You can plan as much as you want, but you never know if all your patients, your proctors, and responders will respond.
I enjoyed it. I think it was a great training exercise for all of our branches, and it was nice to see everyone come together to do it.
Great day. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you to all the divisions. Thank you to the planning staff. Thank you to ASM, and also a big thank you to the Canada Coast Guard Auxiliary Unit, who also had the opportunity to join us today.